I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We win, we lose together. We rise, we fall together. Together we overcome. Together we can be stopped. Bonitile koro oladara. We will reach those goals we set together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. Chelsea, okay. We will lose together. Together we win. We rise, we fall together. I am a Chelsea fan. I am a Chelsea fan. We will lose together. Together we can be stopped. We rise, we fall together.
We did it again. We did it again. Damn it.
He's done it again. That is a foul. You fucking little bastard.
Bruv. Big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that crap. We are back. We are back yet again in purgatory as we wait on the big end of season meeting. The big meeting, blood. Which, by the way, wouldn't even be that big if his job was actually on the line. But everyone's going to fall for the whole Fabrizio talk about how the priority is to keep Pochettino. Sure, if that was the case, there would barely be a meeting. There will barely be a meeting. But we are going to talk about all of the briefings because we got a big briefing war in the last 24 hours. We're going to talk about all the latest transfer news as well. And yeah, I look forward to getting through all of this. Shout out the chat. Big up to Savić TV saying big summer 50k pending. We will be live on Best of the Rest immediately after this, as long as we don't get an announcement on Pochettino. If I hear that brother's sacked, we are doing emergency leaving party celebrations ASAP. But yeah, if not, we are live on Savić TV at 5:30, so keep a lookout for that. We have El Alwa meets A-listers at 10 p.m. So keep a lookout for that as well. Big up to Jeremy. Big up to Catman. Big up to KS1. Yep. They are brilliant. Beautiful kits. Very accurate. Very accurate. Big up to Joey. Big up to Hanad. Bro, even yesterday on 5 Things We Learned, I barely said anything about Poch, and I still had Poch in as just raging. Oh, he's too negative. Oh, he's too negative. Oh, Poch has turned the corner. Oh, 5 games. Whoop-de-diddly-do. But I'm not even getting into it again. I could go off on that tangent for another 15 minutes, but I can't be arsed. I don't really feel like I got the time for that anyway. Big up to Sean. Big up to Bents. I said, thoughts on the England squad. What left backs do we have? Will Shaw even make it first and foremost? That midfield is a raging mid-off. Ruben really just needs to pick a different country at this rate because he's just never going to get a chance at England. I like the forward line. Centre-backs are all right, but Tomori got robbed again. And our goalkeepers are all mid. And we're not winning anything. But whatever. It's coming home. It's coming home. I actually got my first England shirt from Jerseys FC as well. I'm trying to remember where it is. I would have shown it to you guys. But yeah, I got my first ever England shirt. So yeah, it's coming home and all of that. It's coming home and everything. Big up to short. Yeah, it is going to be Joe Gomez. Blood. Yeah, injuries. Injuries. We don't have experience. We don't have experience. That's why we couldn't beat Brentford. That's why we couldn't beat Forest at home. That's why we couldn't beat Wolves. That's why we struggled to beat a Middlesbrough team with 16 injuries. Injuries. It's bullshit, bruv. It's bullshit. Shout out Staffy saying Saturday I have to kick you down to Conference League. Bro, you're my guy. Mud brother to mud brother. Stand down. Stand down, bro. It's better for you. It genuinely is. Don't go through one more bout of heartache. Just do what Rance is doing. Just mentally check out of it because you know you're going to hurt yourself. You know you're going to hurt yourself doing that. But give it the old college try. Make a game of it. Make a game of it. And yeah, we will see. Shout out to Pranab for the donation. Big up my brother, W Pranab. Also big up to, I hope I didn't butcher your name. Big up to Velan saying, I hate Poch, but Kieran McKenna, Thomas Frank, and Eddie Howe as the main candidates have got me feeling stressful. Apparently, De Zerbi isn't coming, according to Darko. Has anyone else said anything? Has anyone else said anything, first off? Because, like, I haven't seen anyone link us with Eddie Howe, first of all. Thomas Frank, like, those links have been dead for months. For months. Kieran McKenna, I genuinely think people are just trying to add him into the list for scaremongering. Genuinely think that. Man said Fabrizio said that. Where? Where? So if I type in Fabrizio Romano and Frank and Howe, do we see anything? Nope. There's nothing. There's nothing. So yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. In terms of De Zerbi, like, if it's just Darko saying it, okay, but like, that's not going to be anything for me to like completely lose my head about. I'll wait to see if someone more refutable says it. There's been other sources that have said De Zerbi's already made his choice. And we don't know what that choice could be. It could be Chelsea, it could be United, it could be Milan. What do we know? What do we know? So I can't say too much about that either. But again, shout out to chat. Shout out to everybody that's locked in. Big up to Reels Pop as well. I love that you just pop in, you say Jesus is Lord, and you bounce. Big up, man. Always great to see you in the chat. Big up to Fiki. Big up to Danny. Big up to Nacholini. Big up to every single one of you. Shout out Joey. Shout out everybody that's in here. Shout out everybody that's in here. So, let's start. Big up, my brother. Big up. Keep doing you, man. Keep doing you. So, I saw Pies tweet that Chelsea's priority is to continue with Pochettino, but if terms can't be agreed, keep an eye on young coaches. Poch is waiting for the meeting. On board with Cesc? No. Cesc ain't even got his coaching badges, bro. He'd have to join as an assistant manager. And even then, like, yeah, no. There is nothing. There's nothing there to get on board with. Everyone just wants the next Arteta, the next story. That's what it is. The next Xavi Alonso. Brav. No. Cesc, you keep doing you. Just over there. So, I think the legit quotes on this was that Mauricio Pochettino is waiting to have direct contact with Chelsea. It's not an easy situation because there are multiple directors. This is to make sure that both parties are happy and Pochettino wants to continue. The current idea is to have a discussion with Mauricio Pochettino and understand if they can continue together. This is still the priority to continue with Pochettino, but if they can't, keep an eye on young coaches. So that's the main quote. So, still waiting for the meeting, even though I've heard from a few people that the meeting's already happened. So I don't really know what to believe of that one. Apparently one of them actually speaks to Fabrizio. In terms of speaking with multiple directors, so what? It sounds like it's going to be a bigger meeting. But the bigger thing is if terms can be agreed. Which makes me feel like it's a bit more of a club briefing, if anything. Because if they really prioritize keeping Pochettino like that, it's pretty easy done. He's got a year left on his contract. It's not really expiring like that. You could just keep him. That's it. There could just be statements going out saying that Chelsea fully back Mauricio Pochettino and he will stay as manager for the 24-25 season. But that's not the case. That's not the case. Maybe they don't mind keeping him, but it's about the whole control aspect that Pochettino wants. Or maybe them also just talking about the directors and the ownership and everything over the last few weeks as well, which to a point I understand because like you kind of get fired anywhere for talking crap about your directors. But I guess that's what the meeting is there for. Either probably clear the air or say goodbye as well. But in terms of like having control over transfers, he already has a say. This is the maddest thing. Like, some people are genuinely thinking that Mauricio Pochettino doesn't have a say, doesn't get to talk, doesn't get anything, and it's just, here is your players. Deal with it. No. Mauricio Pochettino knew what he was getting into, first and foremost, and he spoke a big game. He talked about how this team could compete on all fronts. He said at Chelsea, it's about winning now. He said it is about winning now. Our squad building has been good enough for fourth and a Carabao Cup. We're going to get a striker in, and it looks like it's going to be Osimhen from the way everything's looking at, so that's a big statement as well. We're going to get a centre-back and a left-back. Like, what are we moaning about in terms of more control? What are we talking about? Because, like, we've clearly built a squad that's good enough for this project. For stage one, the idea was to get to top four and to win a trophy. We're going to say, but we weren't able to get that, and look at the reasons why. Because our manager fumbled numerous games, misprofiled players, had an awful structure that isolated the midfield and left our defense hanging out to dry. Set pieces, an absolute mess. The Carabao Cup where we defended against children, and people are going to say we're the better team, and it's absolute copium. We're only good in the last 20 minutes of normal time. That was it. And Liverpool were probably tired because they played 3 days before that. We had a whole week off going into that final. Yet we were the tired ones. We were the ones who had to defend. How does that make any sense? So it's not like we failed because the project and the squad building was wrong. It wasn't. It wasn't at all. So I find it hard to believe that that's the problem. And I've seen a lot of other sources talking about he wants to be involved in signings. There's a lot of emphasis in that, but define involved, because there's no way that he doesn't have a say at all. He is definitely in the conversation. TalkSport as well said understands Pochettino will consider quitting if he's not given a greater say in transfer policy. Pochettino wants to keep Gallagher, but Igbali is open to offers. Well, there you are. There you are. Of course, Gallagher is a big talking point in this situation. And I don't even understand it, because when we have everybody back, Gallagher doesn't start. As soon as Enzo's fit, he's gone. He's sitting on the bench. As soon as Lavia's fit, he needs to be sitting on the bench. And Kunku as well. He goes into the squad, and what? We put one of them on the bench to prioritize Conor Gallagher. Conor Gallagher. This brother is going anyway, and Gallagher should not be the be-all and end-all of your system. If that is the case, no wonder we've been fucked for so long. No wonder. You want to try build your whole team around a roadrunner. A complete roadrunner. And yeah, guys, I already know that the brother wanted Ugarte over Caicedo. We didn't want Cole Palmer. We wanted Dybala instead. Yeah, like, he should not get to pick the names. He wanted to keep Mount. He wanted to keep Havertz. He wants to keep Gallagher. Like, what are we doing? All this for a guy who's either going to leave or he's going to be a depth player. Like, and I've been saying again, I'll keep telling you guys all the time, I do not care if we keep him. I don't mind if we do that. But I also don't care if we sell him. Because he is a squad player. If he is a squad player, he is not vital to the team. He is not a key player in the team. If Gallagher's meant to be a key player, yeah, we're screwed. We are absolutely screwed. But yeah, not given a greater say in transfers. It sounds like this guy wants names. And I don't even know if this guy had a greater say in transfers at PSG or at Tottenham. I doubt it. You guys can correct me in the chat if I'm wrong on that, but no. All he needs to be doing is profile collaboration. You say the profiles you want, we go look and we get the players. This is exactly what Pep has with Chicky. This is exactly what Klopp has with Edwards. If Klopp had his choice with all of his players, there wouldn't be no Mane, there wouldn't be no Salah. There would be Götze and there would be Brandt instead. So no. How about Mr. Youth Development works with the youth that we have? Because again, they were clearly good enough for fourth. And now we're looking for more experienced heads. That's why we're focusing on an Osimhen. But instead, exactly Vision. They want to build the team around a guy who is only good against teams that dominate possession against us. Great. Great. Ooh, he's been our best midfielder this season. Caicedo exists. Caicedo exists. Simon Johnson as well also said Chelsea want a head coach who will feed into the conversation around potential signings and sales without seeking to dictate strategy or make demands, and commit to working with the talent assembled by the recruitment team. Sorry. So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? That's exactly how it should be. Vic says, why do you assume Poch is asking anything more than collaboration? Because sources are saying that's all that Chelsea are asking for. A head coach that feeds into the conversation around potential signings and sales without seeking to dictate anything. That's exactly what they're asking for. Collaboration. Collaboration with the players. Am I gonna say yes, man, and everything? So what? You want someone that's who's going to demand individual players? Exactly that. You want somebody that is going to ask for individual players and ask to build a team by himself. It's literally not how the best teams work. City don't do that. Liverpool don't do that. I bet even Madrid don't do that. And I'm just thinking in the basics, like, when you build your squad, you involve the manager in it. You do. That's why they spoke with Poch for like a month or two before signing him, because he knew what he was walking into the squad with. So I genuinely don't understand it. Genuinely don't understand it. But again, people just use the same title. Yes, man. Yes, man. Yes, man. Bruv, what? Is a yes man somebody who just works with the tools that he has? What's wrong with that? Our squad's been good enough for 4th and we're looking to improve it. What's wrong with that? The scaremongering in sections of this fan base is genuinely insane. Is genuinely insane. And this just shows that he would have a say. He would have a say. Lewis, you'll never allow anyone to boss you around and render your ideas and opinions irrelevant. Yeah, because I employ myself. Who needs to boss me around? I'm my own boss. What are we doing, bro? What are we doing, bro? If I was the manager of a football club, then that's different. How are you comparing that to a self-employed YouTuber? I don't need anyone to boss me about. That's it. If I was working for someone, it's different. It's different. This, I genuinely don't... I don't understand what the problem would be with this. Unless the bigger talking point is, but I want to keep Gallagher. Oh, I need Conor Gallagher. Give me Conor. Give me freedom. Give me fire. Give me Conor or I retire. Bollocks. Absolute bollocks. Big up to Fidget saying, would you take McKenna? I feel ill about that link. Look, I heard he plays good football, but he just doesn't have the experience for me. Like, he hasn't even managed at a top flight level. So that's a risk. That is a very big risk. I know a lot of the options out there are risks, but that is too big of a risk. Too big of a risk. Big up to Jeremy as well, saying smash the like button, lads. Shout out, my guy. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you, bro. But we will see. I think Independence Day is looking like today or tomorrow. Looking like it. And the way all of these links are looking, it does seem like it's a matter of time before he goes. They will be dressed up as mutual consent. It will be dressed up as mutual consent. What, you're saying McKenna's managed for 3 years? That's great, but that's been League One and the Championship. That's the difference. Like, Amorim is managing in a top league. A top flight league, and he's won a title. It's different. It's very different. Big up to Velan, saying Thomas Frank is scaring the crap out of me. I haven't seen any links with him, though. Let me just double check. Has anybody linked Thomas Frank to Chelsea recently other than Darko? Frank Chelsea. Actually, no, let me change that to Thomas Frank before I get a bunch of Lampard stuff. Big up Super Duper Frank, by the way. Hot candidate for Bayern. Fraser Fletcher said he's admired by some of Europe's biggest clubs. United and Chelsea have looked at the Brentford boss. Not a great source. The latest one was from Pies' London's first page in February. In fucking February. So, yeah. I'm not really getting shook about that one. You got more reason to be shook about McKenna than Frank. Because at least those links are recent. What is wrong with this page? Fucking load, man. You know what? Maybe it's a sign. Maybe it's a sign. Don't read it because there's no point. Just gonna keep searching, but I don't see a damn thing. I don't see a damn thing. Nothing from at least February. So I ain't worried. Now shout out Darko as well. Darko's my guy. Big up to him. But that's not enough for me to get worried. That's not enough for me to be really scared about that. So we will see. But like, regardless, I've been saying these directors should have already been looking for a manager. They should already have somebody in line. Worries me they even looked at McKenna. Nah, name on the list. I don't care. If they're looking at McKenna, then they must be looking at other managers too. That's the way you should look at it. They're not just looking with tunnel vision eyes at McKenna. They're not. He will be a name on a list, and probably a very big list. So I wouldn't be too worried. So yeah, prize. I saw that as well. That was going to be one of the main topics. There's also transfer news we're going to get into as well. Yeah, Pies said they were looking after the Arsenal loss. I saw Felix say they were looking after the Wolves loss. It was Pies that said when Stanley was on the lookout. So yeah. With that in mind, McKenna might be one of the names. Just one. So I wouldn't stress. I really wouldn't stress. Man saying Deserby in the chat, bro, you preaching to the choir, man. You preaching to the choir. That would be a massive upgrade of a Poch. So I didn't speak about the Bayern links, but yeah. So what if they pick him off that list? Poch was also a name on the list. The third choice at that. That, to me, is a bridge to cross if we get to that, because there is other names on that too. So what? That's like looking at worst case scenario. I'm really trying not to look at that. My worst case scenario is that we keep this brother. That's the worst case scenario. So Pochettino could become a candidate for Bayern Munich. Chelsea decision day is today or tomorrow. This is from Pletigo and Marcel Andreas. Blood. Bayern are starved, but I ain't going to tell them that. He is a brilliant manager. He's a brilliant manager. He's great with youth development. He can get the best out of Harry Kane, guys. Forza Bayern. Man United, again, as well, are linked with him. Yeah, I'll be real. Steve would be... he despises Tuchel and he might be going to Poch. Blood. It's crazy. It's crazy. Why? Because the media are acting like it's Poch. That is the reason why he's got this mid-table Chelsea team to 6th. Completely ignoring the fact that we could have easily got 4th and won a Carabao Cup. But whatever. Big up to Gio, saying Lampard attended a game. He was manager after that. Fabregas was in the training ground, and rumours of Chelsea wanting a young manager. It's got to be Cesc. Guys, please, again, I need to say this again. Big up to Gio for the donation. Fabregas does not have his coaching badges. Fabregas is an assistant. He is an assistant. So how can he be our manager? And also, by the way, you know Como just got promoted to Serie A. Why is he leaving? Which is also my reasoning with McKenna. I'd be surprised if he leaves. Fabregas is not going to go. Clearly, the plan is that he's going to do his badges and then manage Como. So it's not going to be him. Like, my idea is that he came down to training just to ask for a couple loan players. Okay, you're going to need that. He's going to need that next season. He might be pushing for a Cassidy or something. You never know. He might be like, hey, you've got like 6 right wingers. Can I bag one? Hey, that Amari kid's all right. Let me go get him. Angelo Gabriel, what are you going to do with him? Hey, if what's his name? If Esteval needs a year to develop, 2025, we will be there. Actually, no. We've already said he's going straight into the first team, so ignore that. But yeah, it's probably just come down to ask for some loan players. It's not going to be a manager. He's not got the badges. He hasn't got the qualifications to do that. So no, it's not going to be him. But yeah, Bayern, United have got links as well. My source told me Poch doesn't give a damn whether he stays or goes because he knows the media is going to back him. The meeting I don't know if it's already happened or not. One guy said he's basically already out the door. So we will see. Today or tomorrow, we should have a conclusion. I doubt we even get to Thursday or Friday without knowing our situation. Yeah. There was more links with United. From Nick Purell, he said Pochettino is highly regarded by Man United and would receive interest from big European clubs should he leave Chelsea. That's the second link now. Ornstein tried to hint at it. Now Nick Purell's doing it as well. Poor Flawless, bro. Poor Flawless. Him or Steve might just be going from terrorist to terrorist. It is ridiculous. Yeah, Vision, that is a match made in the lowest, darkest, hottest regions of hell. Pochettino and Man United. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. That is mental. But we will see, man. We will see. I guess he'll go straight back into the dugout if/when he leaves. Yeah, man said you gave me Mount, now you're giving me Poch. His Chelsea agenda will be hilarious next season. He will despise us with a burning passion. Although I do feel bad for him. I told him yesterday, like, this whole Poch era has made me feel terrible for all the Ollie prop I gave him with United. Because, like, this is suffering. This is genuine suffering. Poor Rants as well. Saeed, I hear that, but Saeed's just shameless. I don't mind. I don't mind. My ideal move, though, would have been Pochettino to Liverpool. Oh, like, I need that. I need that. That would hit like Cali. That would hit like pure Cali. But hey, we shall see. We shall see. Brother, I think he'll take that flight to Kenya early if they get Poch. He'll take that flight hella early. He might not even stay for the cup final. It is all mad. It is all mad. Yeah, we'll see how long he likes Poch. We'll see how long he likes Poch. A man sees Salah playing right wing back, we will see, bro. A man sees Robertson at left wing, we will see, bro. Van Dijk right back, anybody? Or Kwanzaa right back, anyone? How are we all feeling about that? How are we all feeling about that? Anyone want to see Sobazai on the wing? It's all mad. It is all mad. But yeah, we will see what happens over the next few days. There is other transfer news to get into as well. One sec. Cool. So Chalobah. There's some links. Oh, here we go. We got another crybaby. For one second. I need to read this with the correct thing. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Congrats, Lewis. You almost got what you wanted. Wish you to be right rather than this for Chelsea. A stupid argument like Spurs, man. Winning manager. Found some footing in many small brains. Many small brains. Let me tell you something first off. First off, this is not about me wanting to be right. How many damn times do I have to tell you fucking idiots this? How many times have I admitted that I was wrong on something on stream? How many times? Lampard being vibes. R9 Lukaku. It's not your fault, Potter. It's not your fault, it's the player. Which, to be honest, I mean, it was still more the player's fault, if anything. But Potter was a lot worse than I gave him credit for at that time. But hey, you just want to be correct. You just want to be correct. You just want to be right about everything. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I've said all season I want to be wrong about Pochettino, but I watch everything with my eyes. And also, these Poch-inners thinking we don't like him because he's a Spurs man. He's a Spurs man. He's ex-Tottenham. He's got links with Tottenham. Okay. Who cares? Madueke has links with Tottenham. You think I don't like him? You think I have that energy for Madueke because he's ex-Spurs? Good Johnson was at Spurs. I ain't got a problem with him. Conte. I still like Conte more than probably half of the Chelsea fan base like Conte. Who else? Mourinho. Oh, forget Big Jose, the GOAT. But hey, Spurs, man, you don't like him because he's Tottenham. Winning manager. Oh, sorry, I want a better coach. Sorry. I'm so sorry for that. I can't believe it, man. Parts of our fan base are literally 2020 Arsenal reincarnated. Yeah, Sam as well. Like, if I admit I'm wrong, they're still going to try chat crap. They're still going to try chat crap. It's fucking annoying, but hey, that's what I've already said. Like, if I issue apologies to anybody, it would probably be Poch, and he'd have to deliver a major trophy for me for that. Because a lot of these Pochinners have waffled about the quality of this squad all season and are now backtracking because we managed to scrape 6th place. Brilliant. Fucking brilliant. Why do you say Poch inners like it's wrong to believe in this manager just because you don't? Probably because I've just been beefing so many Poch inners. I understand. I probably shouldn't generalize like that. So to guys like you who just aren't absolute dickheads to try and deal with, I do apologize. But there's a lot that I just can't stand. There's a lot that I can't stand, and they just sing off the same hymn sheet, and it's absolutely annoying. Oh no, you don't even believe in him anyway. Fair play. Fair play. But yeah, there are some tolerable Pochinners, like Alex and Charlie from Chelsea Fan TV. I know where they stand with Poch. I don't really have any issues with them. You know, if anything, I can rate at least they were being consistent about it. There's certain man who was switching between Poch in and Poch out the entire time. The entire time. So, yeah. The one thing I'll say is at least I've been consistent. This season will not change a damn thing for me with Poch. He has to make it to next season. And I don't think he will make it to next season. But yeah, that's that Poch pegger. We'll call him that instead. Because the Pochinners might not be too bad. The Poch peggers can get in the bin. Yeah, let's get into transfer news. So Trevor Chalobah. No, Sam, I said major honor. The Carabao ain't no major honor. Like, even the FA Cup, to me, isn't a major honor. I know to some people it will be. And, like, to a point, I understand, but, like, not me. Premier League, Champions League, that is a major honor. Europa League, I ain't even apologizing to you for that. That is Chelsea heritage. You just go there and you win it. So I'm not listening. But yeah. Chalobah is on Fulham's shortlist to replace Tosin. I can't pronounce that brother's surname. But yeah, he's on Fulham's shortlist to replace Tosin. You are not getting him. You are not getting him. He rejected Nottingham Forest because he wants European football and because he knows his level is European football. So, why? Why would he go join Fulham? Because it's close? It's nearby? No, he ain't going anywhere. Tottenham have shown interest as well. Yep, Catman, I did see that as well. That was from HITC. So, I don't know whether to run away with that, but their interest has been there before. They're looking to potentially launch a double raid. A double raid for Conor Gallagher and Chalobah. Listen, you bozos, just take Gallagher and call it a day. Just take Gallagher and call it a day. Daniel, I hear you, man. His level is Chelsea. I don't want Chalobah to go. If we could keep one of the players on that sell list, it would be Trev. It would be Trev every day of the week. Gallagher, though, 50 million. Bye-bye. Sayonara, deuces, and all of that. But he is not going to Fulham. That's not happening. Literally is not happening. He would reject the move himself. He wants European football. He had Bayern and Inter interested in him a year ago. He would wait for a move of that level. Not Fulham. Not Fulham. If you want, you can have Gilchrist on loan for a year. Take him. Give him some minutes. Let him cook and all of that. You might even add the little 4 million fee again if you don't give him enough game time. We might have to lower that because they might not fall for it twice. Don't get the outcry around Chalobah, to be honest. He's not bad at all, but he wouldn't be such a big miss. We just need to get a big fee from him. I don't think he'd be a massive miss either, but I do think he provides experience and he provides consistency at the back. So there is stuff that he offers you. And I would like to keep him too. I like to keep him too. Daniel, I hear it. Like I've said before, I don't mind if Gallagher stays or goes, but I think out of the pair, one of them has to go because those are the two that you get the most for. So if you keep one, to me, it's Chalobah. Ideally, if you can keep both of them and we don't have to worry about PSR and selling players, whatever, go do it. Go do it. But it's not like that. I said Nyash aside, I wouldn't be surprised if he's gone. Brother, you know she's Poch out. You know she's Poch out too. Come on, bro. You can drop the gimmick now. You can drop the gimmick. Shout out to Fata, though. Big up, my guy. I hope you're good. I hope you're good, mate. Keep Chalobah, but if you say to me that we sell Chalobah and sign Euro, you know my answer. I ain't even going to talk you down from that. Like as well, if it was Chalobah out and we go in for AC, yo, Trev, love you, mate. Go shine wherever you go to. Go shine wherever you go to. Real talk, do we even need a centre-back? We have 5 already. Maybe it's not a massive priority, but it might just be for worries about Fofana, if anything. Because we do not know what that guy's fitness level's at, and we're not going to sell him this summer. So we have to just try and find out the right way. There's obviously still question marks about the other centre-backs too, which I do think structure plays a big part in. But that's probably it. That's probably it. That's why the priority is striker, first off. And should be left back. Clicks, big up, man. And same to you as well. I've seen you trying to fight the good fight in the Chelsea Fan TV comment section. So big up to you, man. Thankfully, there is a community with standards at this club. Thank the Lord. Because it has been in the absolute bin for the last year or so. You know, even last season we had standards. That's why everyone flipped on Potter so quickly. Because we were mid-table. Now we're mid-table. Did trust the process. He needs time. He needs patience. He really needs time. Absolute fucking bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. But he needs time. Give him a little bit of patience.
When you are here in Chelsea, I think it's not about to ask for time. You need to deliver it from the...
Wait, what was that? What was that? What was that? And reload.
When you are here in Chelsea, I think it's not about to ask for time. You need to deliver it from the day one. It's not to give too many time to the player to think, to wasting time. It's about to deliver it from now. Football is about today or yesterday. We cannot talk too much long term. We cannot tell the people that we need 6 months and to create something.
Huh?
I think it's not good.
Huh? Let's go back. Whoa.
We cannot tell the people that we need 6 months and to...
We cannot tell the people that we need 6 months. Do I even need to speak? Do I even need to speak? Or can he just speak for me? Here is your king. Here is your king. We are reloading it again. No, because some man just have to hear this a third time.
When you are here in Chelsea, I think it's not about to ask for time. You need to deliver it from the day one. It's not to give too many time to the player to think, to wasting time. It's about to deliver it from now. Football is about today or yesterday. We cannot talk too much long term. We cannot tell the people that we need 6 months and to create something. I think it's not good. We need to create the belief from the beginning. And I think we have players and we are going to have a squad, a player that can deliver the job, can give what we expect. And from the day one, we need to think into win. I think from the beginning, we need to think in the first game of the Premier League, we need to be ready to beat Liverpool.
Well, well, well. But hey, we don't need 6 months. It's about performing from day one. Headers Clubs is about winning now. Man are saying Poch spitting right there. Yeah, you're damn right he's spitting. If only he lived by his words. If only he lived by his words. But hey, I'm the negative one for holding him accountable to the stuff that he says. I'm the negative one. I'm the one who's everything wrong with this fan base. Not the guys who just look at the present and ignore everything that he's done here. He needs time. He needs time. He didn't ask for time. He didn't ask for it. Fucking idiots. Fucking idiots. Man, catfished the whole fan base. Everybody clocked onto it, and then he catfished everyone again, and they still managed to fall for it. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I am not being fooled twice. I am not being fooled twice. Not being fooled twice at all. Shout out to Luis for the donation. Luis, thank you. Big up, brother. Shout out to Murifi. I hope I didn't butcher your name. But big up, brother. Big up, man. Keep the same energy if he does leave, and the manager has the same, if not worse, run. How about you spare me your scaremongering? Because this is another thing Poch supporters love to do. Talk in worst case scenario. Now, I'm not even saying you keep Poch for next season. We're going to be mid-table again. God knows what happens next season. I have no faith in him. That's my whole point. And it's because he changes the goalposts every week and he speaks out of his bumhole in nearly every press conference. It's embarrassing. It's Chelsea's version of troops. Shocking. Also, you think that's a cuss. That's a compliment, first and foremost. And second of all, you don't fuck with the content. Why are you here? Why are you here? Big up to Scotty Cadet as well. Shout out, my brother. Big up, bro. Saying big up. Best wishes with the channel. Huge fan of Cobham boys. Shout out the Cobham grads. Who do we need the most? Chalobah in centre-back or Gallagher in midfield? Have we had a good match without Gallagher? Enjoy your summer, dude. Bro, I think Gallagher plays like basically every game. So, in most of our good games, he would have had a part to play in it. Be it positively or negatively. But in terms of Gallagher, like, good individual performances are the bigger question. Chalobah, to me, is the more consistent one, which is why I would keep him. You get rid of Gallagher, you have Enzo Caicedo, Lavia hopefully fit. Andre Santos, who I hope we bring back. I feel like there's a name I'm missing there too. Let me know in the chat. But yeah, in terms of who do we need the most, you could keep both. It's been my big point. You could keep both. Yeah, Connor played 50 out of 51 matches. Yeah. So, yeah, we've had good matches. Well, we haven't had the opportunity to have good matches without Gallagher. Oh, Leslie. Nah, Leslie got to go on loan. Or he might just be part of the Europa squad. Cassidy, I did see that Lazio are looking at a loan move for Cassidy next season, and he might even be a part of the Osimhen deal. So we need to watch this space with him. We need to watch this space. But yeah, Scotty, like that, we haven't had the opportunity to even see that. Gallagher plays every game. He plays literally every game. But big up, brother. I hope you enjoy your summer as well. Appreciate the donation. Appreciate the positive vibes. Big up, my guy. And big up to Pabajal saying Poch is a coward and will never like him as a manager. I agree, but for now. Like, if he's here next season, I will give him the opportunity to prove me wrong. But he's got a lot of making up to do because he is tanked this season. Never let people think that we have succeeded this season. No, our aim was fourth. Our aim was a trophy. We didn't get either. And we were capable of getting both. So we underachieved. Sixth is just progress. It's nothing more. It is progress. We can't call it anything else other than that. Also seen Enzo has got approval to be summoned to the Olympic Games. It's not yet confirmed who the 3 20-year-olds present in Paris is. But let's just hope he should be fully fit by then. Like, a lot of people are worried about, oh, he's been injured all this time and he's going to do 2 tournaments. Like, he's not an injury-prone player. He's been forced to play with injury. There's a completely different thing. If he's going to the Olympics, like, it's not necessarily ideal, but I guess Lavia will be back by then, so you can put Lavia and Caicedo together and make that work. Maybe Andre Santos is still there too. But yeah, like, if he goes to Euros, whatever, man. Too many people raging about nothing with that one. Like, the only real problem is that we miss him for the first game of the season. He will be match sharp because he'll be playing football. He would have had Copa America and he'd be getting ready for the Olympics. So it's not too big of a problem. It's not too big of a problem. Our biggest issue was that we had to play an injured Enzo for so long. Ideal scenario, you just send him off to go and get surgery and come back in a month. Not even gone for that long. But whatever. Go win the Olympics. Go win the Olympics. Whatever. Yeah, shout out to Bristol Blues, man. Big up, man. We will never flip-flop. If I change my mind on Pochettino, I will not change it back. That's why I am not jumping over a couple of games. That would be ridiculous. How much I have criticized Poch. But we beat Tottenham. We beat West Ham. We beat Brighton. We scraped against Forest and we scraped against Bournemouth. Even that won't suit their narratives, though. They act like we played brilliant for those 5 games. No, we didn't. We were great against Spurs. We were great against West Ham. We were great in the second half against Villa. Forest, we weren't good for long periods. Bournemouth, we were scrubbed in the second half. Brighton, yeah, you can call that a good performance. I don't mind that. That's fine. That is absolutely fine. I ain't got no issues with that one. But yeah, Chalobah's got a couple of links. Is there any other transfer news before I send the link out? Dortmund preparing a bid to sign Maatsen permanently and want to bring down his 35 million release clause. Listen, you stingy bastards. Like, I've been nice with you lot because you guys have a good story going on and everything and all of that crap. But it's 35 million euros. Pay it or goodbye. Because someone else will do it. Someone else will do it. If it's not you, it will be somebody else. So, stop being stingy. Stop being stingy. Stop taking the mick. And hurry up. Hurry up. Cole doesn't make the Euro squad, whatever. I'm selfish when it comes to country competition. When I heard Reece James didn't make it, did feel bad for him, but I also thought, thank the Lord, he's going to be fit next season. Good. Good. Chilwell's also missed out, whatever. Shouldn't even be here next season. Sterling's missed out. Okay, cool. So we've kept a couple players. And yeah, I think that's it. All right, cool. Big up to Chandeep saying, big up, Lewis. Being a miserable, disgruntled might affect your mental state. Be positive. That's part of the reason why I want Poch gone, my friend. Because this season has driven me absolutely mental. The amount of gaslighting over these players, the amount of gaslighting over this manager, the amount of BS articles about Chelsea talking about how we might go down, how we might get relegated, we might get a points deduction, and all of this bollocks is driven me insane. It's one of the reasons why I'm so glad this season is over. I just have a little bit more mental peace. But in terms of like being positive, like I'm happy we got Europe. I'm happy the football improved towards the end, but that just vindicated my beliefs on these players. They were always good enough for top 4. All we needed was a run of victories. And it took us this long to finally do it. This long. But anyway, we might have to go back to stage 1 of the process, you idiots. Absolute idiots. Imagine if Crystal Palace were worried about going right back to stage 1 with Oliver Glasner. It's dumb. It is so dumb. Genuinely insane. Nah, Yonyo, well, whichever one you are, big up, brother. But yeah, last season, got to a point where we were just taking the piss. Like, road to 40 points. Yeah, we won this week. I saw 3 goals at a football game. We scored a goal. Like, last season, because that was our first season genuinely being mid-table, it was a laugh. It was a laugh. This season was where the joke died. It weren't funny anymore. Last season was funny because you knew a clear-out's coming. You're going to see a new squad of players. But the idea was that we'd improve. It took us till May to do that. That's why I was like, this ain't a joke anymore. This ain't a joke anymore. I can't laugh about this. This just stinks. This just absolutely reeks. Absolutely reeks. But shout out to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that crap. Just quickly. Boom. Just got to sort something quick before I send the link out. Quick little refresh. Nice. Nice. Yeah, play to penalties. I already know that. That's just one other thing in the list that I have of Pochettino bullshit mistakes. Or just crimes. Crimes against Chelsea. Crimes against the club. But yeah, we got another hour before we go to Said TV. So keep a lookout for that. But I'm going to send the link out anyway and see what everybody's saying. Big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, all of that crap. And yeah, decisions to be made. Decisions to be made. We will see what happens very soon. Very, very soon. It's going to be a very big day on social media when we get the announcement that either he's staying or he's going. Just gotta hope it's the latter. Gotta hope that he leaves. Yeah, there will be Euros watch-alongs. Don't worry. There will be Euros watch-alongs. Where is everyone else? Nearly done. It's just Insta and everything. It's always a little bit longer. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Where the fuck? I think I've missed somebody. Or is my Insta just bugging? Is my Insta just fucking bugging? Nah, yeah, it's all good. Right, yes, guys, what are we saying? What are we saying? You all good?
Yeah, we're
One
doing
more
all right.
day closer.
Yeah, seems like he's going to jump before he's pushed, huh? Shit.
Hey,
see that coming.
I've always thought it was going to potentially end like that way. It's going to come out as just mutual consent. I'm sure it's just going to be that.
Yeah, most likely.
And that's fine by me. If you want to paint it out as something a bit better looking in terms of PR, you go do that. You go do that. I couldn't care less.
I guess people are just going to be crying because the only option really available is De Zerbi since he's quit Brighton. So it's kind of like looking a bit peak on that front. But I'm personally not too bothered if we get De Zerbi. He's a much better coach than Poch. I don't care what anyone says.
Yeah, De Zerbi actually had to deal with injuries and Europe, which is the number one thing that people need to understand, and Europe. And he's also got a much worse squad than us.
Yeah.
Last season it was fine when you have Caicedo and McAllister, you got Colwell and all of these, man.
You got him
You
playing
lose
good
all of them,
football.
you don't replace them the right way, it's going to impact your team. You do that and you have Europa League as well, it's going to continue to impact your team.
Yeah.
That's
I
it.
mean, you got him playing good football, so like he's coached quite a few players that we got, like 5 or 6 players that we got. So Mudryk, Caicedo, Colwell.
I think the midfield suits him. The attack's better. We'll make chances. It's all good.
Yeah.
It's all good. Oh, Fata, you got the stream in the background, brother.
I think if you get De Zerbi centre backs, like better defenders that suit his style, will be fine. Look at Potter when he was at Brighton. Look at how leaky Brighton's defense was. It was worse than what De Zerbi is doing now. And then he came to Chelsea, and all of a sudden Chelsea became one of the best defensive teams in the league. Like, I think you just get him defenders that suit his style, will be fine.
You know what I find confusing though?
De Zerbi is not my first choice, by the way.
No,
but like
he's
I
not mine either.
acknowledge what the club is trying to do. We are trying to get a coach that can actually and develop these young players. We're looking at that's why these guys have gone for Poch and Potter, even though those two haven't worked and they're bad, but they're going in that sort of mode. That's why we're looking at the likes of Nagelsmann. It's why we're looking at Amorim. It's why we're looking at De Zerbi, trying to coach these young players. We're looking at the guy before the guy.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's fine. I don't mind that. That's what Arteta is at Arsenal. He's the guy before the guy, which is fine. Not everyone's a Pep. Not everyone's a club that can develop a squad and win. Some people can only do one. Some people can only develop a squad. So that's fine. Develop the squad. Get the right manager, though. That's the problem. We need the right manager. Like Lewis was saying, this squad is a lot better than what people have tried to gaslight us into thinking. People were telling us to say table level squad, and now we finished 6th. What are we doing?
Pretty much.
Lewis,
Here.
Can you go on my Insta story and get the video up of Enzo coming up to me?
Yeah, we'll do in a set. Prime, so who did you say your first choice was then?
My first get me any of my Amorim, Sarri, Nagelsmann. Get me any of those 3.
Apparently, Prize just saw this where we apparently already contacted the representatives of Amorim as well as McKenna. That's why I said don't get so scared about, we've spoken to McKenna. All that says to me is, okay, they have been looking for a manager for a minute, and McKenna is one of the names they've been looking for. There's others as well. It's not just always worst case scenario. Even then, some men are saying they think he's an even better coach than Poch, and I don't know on that one, but we'll see.
Listen, the McKenna links, horrendous shouts, fine. Okay, whatever. The McKenna links, again, I guess I kind of understand, but it's the wrong move. What McKenna's doing in the championship or whatever, fair enough. But it's really the wrong move. It's way too early. He's not
way
going
too
to.
soon.
Go guys that have done it at this. Go get Amorim or get Nagelsmann. I would take Sarri, even De Zerbi. Get those guys. Don't start looking at people who have either failed at this level, like Poch, or people who aren't good enough, like Potter, or people like McKenna who are just not tried and tested properly.
That's the thing. The only thing we've heard is that Chelsea want a young manager, but that also depends on what is young as a manager. That could be under 50 for all we know.
And as well, Brian said De Zerbi. I'm hearing a lot of rumors that he might be going to AC Milan since Pioli is going to be departing after the games on Sunday.
Yeah, but I also heard that Conte is linked to AC Milan. So like we don't know.
What
who the
about
next
Bayern?
manager is.
Bayern Munich aren't looking at De Zerbi as well.
Bayern
no,
Munich
Munich,
are
they're
looking at everyone because they're being
Bayern
rejected
Munich,
by.
Bayern Munich looking for Conte and Allegri as well, apparently.
No, Bayern said there's no De Zerbi links. One of the Bayern
Yeah.
sources.
Hmm.
So it's
Yeah,
more
for
Chelsea,
me-
United, Milan, maybe Napoli. That's more what you're looking at.
True.
So here's what's going to happen. I think De Zerbi's going to Milan. I think United might get Potter, but we might get Amorim in that sense.
Great.
That'd be
Great.
good.
I don't know why, but with the camera and everything, why does it look like Fats is a manager and he's getting interviewed right now after like?
What do you mean?
Oh, like the pre-match press conference thing.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah,
like,
if you
it's
had the
like-
same background as like the managers have with all the sponsors, I could see it. I could actually see it.
Yeah, I would, but I need to move places. I can't even live here for much longer.
Nah, here, I'm
Contract
gonna
now.
wheel this up quick because Matt asked me to bring it up.
I need new settings. Oh, I saw that. Yeah, the one that you just sent me.
Man said Enzo fully just singled you out of the crowd, bro. That is fucking sick.
No, yeah, well, he seen me walking past and he put his thumb up and smiled, and that's when I was like, "Come over," and like I think I'm the only person who's done that with the whole ground.
That's like connections, bro. That's crazy.
He was
Good,
carrying his
good
kid.
connection to have, though.
But yeah, it's gonna be.
I asked Enzo's mate what he thinks about Poch. That'll be a great question.
It's going.
You
to
do
be,
realize you're gonna see Poch in 3 weeks' time, right?
Where? What, announced for another club?
No,
I don't
separate.
think.
The soccer aid.
I don't be. Yeah,
Oh,
I
well, I
don't
hope you're in
believe-
our manager by then. It'll be fucking hilarious. Just make sure
I
Hazard
don't-
don't get injured.
I
don't
can you
believe-
imagine? Can you imagine Poch coaching Hazard 4 minutes here in that game against England?
No, I can imagine hearing Hazard's beginning his rehabilitation process.
Oh my days!
Typically,
I don't believe the Poch links to Bayern are real. Are they from like real sources?
it
Pletty goes like their first tier source in
yeah,
Germany.
Plettigo. That's a good Bayern source.
Really? Oh, okay. Because I assumed it was just like Poch's
Yeah,
like.
Florian Plettenberg.
I assumed it was just like Poch's camp putting those feelers out there just to like make Chelsea hurry up and make their decision.
It could be like, but it could be briefing wars on both sides. But Pochettino, like, I wouldn't be surprised if Bayern did end up coming for him because remember, the source says he could become a candidate for Bayern, and Bayern are just shooting at anybody right now, so I wouldn't be surprised. United as well, highly regarded, could receive interest. They've been trying to push that United link for a while now. That could be anything on either side. But even then, like, I don't care where he goes if he leaves. I couldn't give a damn. Soon as you're gone, you ain't my problem. You ain't my problem at all.
The guy has to go, man.
He probably is. Everything sounds like there is no real level of agreement between Poch and the owners. It sounds like they're disagreeing on a lot of things. He wants a bigger say over transfers. And he wants the Greyhound to stay.
Oh, this thing of having a bigger say over his transfers. I mean, how much of a say does he want? Does he want the main control over transfers? I mean,
That's what it sounds like.
Pep doesn't have that at Man City.
No.
Like
Klopp
it's
didn't at Liverpool.
the way big clubs are ran, it's supposed the way clubs should be run in general, it's supposed to be a collaborative effort. Like
yeah, and that's literally
mainly,
what they're asking
or even
for.
mainly the director of football should be in charge because as a coach or as a manager, you're just an employee. Why should I give you all the control when if you do bad, I sack you in 2 years or 3 years, and all of a sudden we need to change everything again? No, that's not how it works. You can't. Ancelotti at Real Madrid. Do you think he has? Do you think he came out and said he wants Mbappe? No, Real Madrid want Mbappe. Real Madrid wanted Rudiger. Real Madrid want Alphonso Davies. You, Ancelotti, it's your job to make it work. If you can't make it work, we will sack you and we'll get the next best guy to make it work.
Because get this, right? You know what? If the manager got to pick every single player that he wants, right? You know what it's called? You know what happens? What is the fucking point of having scouts if the manager just picks the players? It's their job.
Yeah. Should be a club.
So-
No, it's down to the club, by the way, to have a philosophy or a club ethos and hire managers that suit that ethos. If your style of play is like, say, possession-based football, attacking football, then hiring a manager like Conte or like Mourinho or Simeone doesn't make sense.
Who they hire and it trickles down.
That's been my thing of what is Chelsea's actual direction? What is our style?
Yeah, so I think that with that being said, they will need to sort that out, innit? With Pochettino, I don't think you should have a say. I mean, you're in your last year of your contract. I think you need to earn that, and I don't think it's good. But with that same guys, yeah, when they were looking for a manager after Potter, yeah, and Pochettino was going in for talks, was there any inkling that this guy will have zero say in anything, transfers incoming and outcoming? And he agreed to that and said, yeah, I'm cool with that. Surely there must have been an agreement that he will have maybe yo, get me this type of profile. They go out and look for him and then they'll go put him in the squad. Surely that was supposed to be an agreement before he signed. Although why the hell would he come if he knows he wasn't going to have a say? You know, that's what I'm trying to lean on. I don't think that he had zero say in anyone coming in, or he won't have any say in anyone coming in. I think he would.
And he knew the squad he was getting in with, and he was fine with it.
Yeah.
I have this weird feeling about like these links are just a way for like it's like a social experiment from the ownership group to like when they go in and they obviously look at social media and like they go in, they make these links and then
Joey, are you using a different mic because it's bubbling a lot?
Oh, I'm not using any mic.
Okay, maybe that's right.
You know, I'll just run through it. It's fine.
They can't hear you now.
No, we can hear him. Oh yeah, that's much better.
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you. Go on.
So basically, I think this ownership group is making these links for this young manager for them to like end up getting like the praise for keeping Poch eventually. Like, you notice how like there's like a huge group of fans that are very on the side of like keeping the manager because like the options that we have outside of it are not better. Like it's not necessarily like there's options out there that are that much better than Poch. Like to most of these people's eyes, at least. Don't quote me because I personally think Ruben Amorim is going to be one of the best coaches in the world eventually.
Agreed.
So this just looks like I've been saying this all from the beginning, right, Lewis? My thought is they keep Poch, right? From the beginning. I've had the same. They get 6, they keep Poch. And I think that this is just all them. This is all like just a big thing for them to end up being like, oh, they got some good PR out of like a good half of the fan base. You know what I'm saying?
Broski, this is what I'm saying. They're going to let this brother see out his contract. Yeah.
Yep.
If he does very well next year, it's a bonus. If he doesn't, they pull the plug early. Bob's your uncle. I don't see them getting another manager in the summer and then replacing him, albeit like.
And also the problem is as well is that if you get another manager in, hold on a second, but if you get another manager in, you basically work only about 30 days with that 24 when 24% of the squad is currently gone to Copa America or the Euros and that. So really,
what I'm worried about is that, and I've been saying this for a few months now, that they keep Poch just for them to end up sacking him by like November next season anyway. I'm very worried they do that.
Agreed. I think that's exactly. I think that's exactly what's going to end up happening.
Backlash they've been getting this season, but you know what? They stuck with him, whatever, quote unquote, and we managed to finish 6th. If we have another bad start next season, they will get rid.
I'm looking at it from a PR perspective, right? Like that's just purely PR, not looking at it from the football side. I'm just looking at it from a pure PR perspective, because this ownership group really needs like a PR win this summer, right? Like overall, they need a PR win. Like
I thought they did that with Savić.
Like I mean, think about it though, right? Like that's just if you really think about it, right? Like, how many, like, outside of like Amarin, how many of these managers are like, you could say like, okay, he's better than Poch. Not many of them you can say
I'll
that.
keep
Like,
it
you can
1,000
for
with
sure
you.
say that.
I ain't seen you in the Premier League. I cannot judge you.
Derby, I'd say. I think I've heard Honus is doing well, but I want to look a bit more into his style of play.
No, Honus is amazing. But Honus is amazing, by the way. Honus is an amazing manager. But like, once again, like, I said outside of Ruben, because Ruben's actually won titles, right? Because he's actually won titles. Like that, like everybody else is like in that same category of not won anything yet, right? Like that's like the category. It's like you won something or you haven't won anything yet. Like those are the two categories for me. You either have gotten the guys across the line or you haven't. It's that simple for me, really.
I hear that.
But that pool is very small. That pool is very small.
Exactly.
But there's still fishes in that pool.
That's why I think it's a PR move. That's exactly why I think it's a PR move.
Here's the thing as well, like if you look at the next season as well, at least we're gonna play 60+ games, and based on the squad that we've got this season, and I think we're gonna sign at least a couple of more players as well this summer as well, like maybe a couple of few. Not only Oshman, but
we're definitely gonna sign players.
Bad.
Yeah, do you want to try come out and back in again, bro?
Well, I got like to get back to work here for the next 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then I'll get back in here.
All right, no worries, brother. Peace out. Peace out. Ornstein didn't say Amorim isn't possible. He said, I think it was Fabrizio. But I mean, he is still an option as well. You can try and go for him. He also said Mourinho and Conte aren't there, but then apparently we're looking at younger managers. Amorim fits the bill for that. So, hey, it remains to be seen. But again, if we're looking at McKenna, if we've spoken to McKenna, we have spoken to other options too.
I just want us to make sure we're prepared for the season.
McKenna is just a smokescreen, man. I don't believe that.
Yeah,
maybe.
I don't believe that.
It's Ornstein.
Man.
I believe it's Brighton.
Anyway.
Yeah. Respectfully, is either he stays. I think for him, yeah, just do your just stay where you are, brother, and then just do your thing, man. Don't make this big jump. You'll just
it was.
You don't think he'd join Brighton, Ibs?
Hmm?
You don't think he would join Brighton, Ibs?
No, I mean, yeah.
I think you should stay at Ipswich, if anything.
I think you should stay where he is. Stay where you are, bro. Grow yourself, my bro. This is your first job at Ipswich. They're giving you the opportunity to shine, and you've excelled that with flying colours. Your stocks are high. If you're really as good as you are, trust me, they'll be back in 12 months, Ruben. They'll be back in 24 months. Trust me, just stay where you are. We don't want another Potter.
And what McKenna should do, he needs to learn from the mistakes of Frank Lampard and Steven Gerrard. Stay where you are and actually learn. Don't take the big move to Chelsea or Man United just because.
Look at Company, look at Company. Even though like, he's still relegated, at least he's learned something.
You get me? And now he's been sorted by Bayern. Apparently.
And people still rate him.
Well, he's been sorted by Bayern, apparently.
Yeah, they're looking at him too.
Apparently, Brighton want to get Company as well.
I'm not surprised to hear that. I'm actually really not surprised.
I don't think he should do that. I think he should just go. I don't know, man. I think his energy is more suited for like a big team like Bayern or something. He will get the move, the respect already. Even though he did get relegated, I think he's still got it, bro. But
this thing of saying they want this young coach, like again,
I don't know what that means.
That I get what it means, but they're going at the wrong guys. Potter was supposed to be that young coach, but he just wasn't good enough. And also, like, there was also a lot of things against him last year. Poch was that young coach back when he was at Southampton. That's why he got that move to Spurs. We need, like, quote unquote, the next guy, which is what Amorim could be, or Nagelsmann even. Go get one of them. Or go get Sarri. Sarri's not like a young guy, but he's an old head who has proven for years at developing young players. There are managers out there. Pick the right. You can't get it, and that's what I'm worried about. I'm worried that they'll keep Poch just to sack him by like November next year, and all the managers, the good managers, are gone, or at least not available for us to get, and we'll fuck up and make another dud. Like, yeah, man. He has to go, man. He has to go.
Apparently,
he probably is gone. Like, I generally feel like it would have already been done by now if that was the case. There wouldn't be so much hype over this big meeting. It would have already been done. The meeting would have been sorted. And the guy's not like leaving in a month. He's got another year left on his contract.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm saying, if this guy goes, bro, that the replacement needs to be as quick.
Man said Sarri will not work with the board. You know, Sarri is like one of the main managers who does not give a damn what is in his team. He's just gonna work with it.
Sarri would actually work well with this board because, like, our scouts, like, no one can deny they know how to find talented young players. They know they know how to find talented young players. It's been proven. You've seen that by the players that we've brought in. So get a manager that can get the best out of said young players, which Sarri can do. Our squad, with a few more improvements, would suit a manager like Sarri, who is proven in this league, by the way.
Are we guaranteeing Maurizio Sarri's second spell is going to get the best out of the squad and get us at minimum top 4?
Yeah, apparently, we're not even looking for one of his age anyway. So
Last time Sarri was here, we finished 4th.
I know, Yasser. I know. We also had bad boys on the squad, you know. Obviously, we're not saying we ain't got bad boys now, but I don't know.
Give Sarri, Palmer, Rick Dawson, give him Nkunku, give him these bowlers, man.
Okay. All right. No problem. I just hope that if we're going to get rid of this guy, we get a replacement as soon as, so that our preparation for next 24-25 is very seamless. It's like we have no questions. I don't want us to go into another year with a bit of what's this, and you know, I just want stability. You know, I just want stability. Another year.
I don't remember Sarri complaining about not wanting Pulisic. He didn't even know who he was.
We signed.
Or he didn't even know that we signed him.
After Sarri.
We signed.
No. He came during. We signed him in January, and then we sent him back for 6 months.
No.
We signed him in the January that season.
No, but Pulisic never played under Sarri. Is the point?
He never.
Yeah, but I know they asked him about it because we signed him that January.
Okay.
He said he didn't know anything about him.
Yeah, of course he didn't know anything about it. You know why? Because that's how a club should be run. Like the people above, like, are making the decisions, and you can be part of it. But bro, Sarri's talent ID is quality. Know who he wanted in January? He wanted Nico Barella when he was at Brescia. Nico Barella is one of his top 5.
Oliver, you're missing the name Eden Hazard.
Bro, listen.
You're missing the name. The key word in Eden Hazard.
And the biggest thing is we couldn't get any profiles.
Wait, who said we had bad boys in Sarri's squad?
No, I said I had bad boys. Yes. Now, me we talk him. Yeah. Pedro, Morata.
Yeah.
Hazard.
Yeah.
Them bad boys were Eden Hazard, Loftus-Cheek, Kante, and Christensen.
Bro, we
proper Charles got top 4.
What Lewis, including Christensen, when he was a kid? Don't be ashamed.
I thought that one would have flew on.
Ampadu played more.
I thought it would have flown over your heads.
I know.
Anyway, but Oliver's right. So we had Kepa in goal, an aging Aspie, Alonso in a back 4, and yet we had the 3rd best defense in the league.
Kepa was
like
the worst.
Structure.
Yeah. We had Bozos up top and Morata and Higuain. Like, give Sarri.
Did he come in this summer, or did he come on loan in January? Remind me.
No, he came in January. We loaned him back to Dortmund for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
No. Higuain. Did he come in the summer?
Higuain was on loan.
No, January on loan.
He come in January, innit?
Yeah. Higuain was on loan, man.
I think it was a loan from Juventus, but they cancelled the Milan loan and sent him to us.
What a waste, man! That fat Argentinian.
Who?
He was better than Morata, to be fair.
Was he?
Yes.
Bro, he had like
He
2
could-
good games.
Higuain could score. That was it.
Bro,
Yeah, you know.
Higuain had 2 good games, man.
Yeah, he had bad games too. It's a low bar. Don't get it twisted, but he was better than Morata.
Bro, I remember Chelsea fans being gassed about Higuain, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
but
a
We had Morata and Batshuayi as the other options. We were in hell.
We also had Giroud. We also had Giroud that season.
Yeah, but Giroud
Yeah, but he was Europa League only.
He's more of Europa League games.
I hear it like Giroud 5 years earlier would have been even better.
Chelsea, man, you this fan base has listen.
Hey, you should have seen 18-19 season, man. There was a good times.
It was a good ending.
18-19 was good times.
I don't
Is that
know
not
who I
Fat
want.
Frank?
It was a good start. It was a good end. That's what it was.
Is that
That
not
middle
Fat Frank
period
time?
was ridiculous.
No, that's 19-20.
Oh, 18-19 was sorry. Yeah, I actually liked 18-19.
Yeah, 19-20. 19-20
Listen,
was
hey,
vibes.
listen,
19-20 was vibes, to be honest.
listen,
It was vibes.
If people like Fator and Lewis's friends, the proper Chelsea lot, they're willing to drop their ego and pride and back Sarri, we wouldn't be in this mess.
I never been sorry
Hey.
out. Never been
Yeah, I was
sorry out.
never sorry out.
I didn't say no. I said you guys are friends with the proper Chelsea lot.
Oh yeah. He would have probably stayed and he wouldn't have felt as homesick.
Exactly. But hey,
I felt homesick because we were all seeing fuck Sarri ball
don't
because
know.
he wouldn't clap the fans. Now we have
got
another one
Donovan
that don't
Kong.
clap the fans.
then we got Lampard, then we got Mount. Hey, this is what is.
I can't lie. I enjoyed 2019-20 season. It was vibes.
2019-20.
Yeah, 1920 was calm.
It was all right.
What with Frank?
Yeah, that was
First
calm.
season was
Not
all right.
great. It was calm.
It
It
was
was
all
cool.
It
I
was,
didn't expect-
listen,
I didn't
that
expect
was
us to get fourth of that team.
that was a legend. Broski, his first season, he was a legend at our club. We couldn't care less, bro. At the fact that Lampard was at dugout,
Hey, listen.
game out.
No. I cared a bit.
Maybe I'm different. But
had
I
faith.
expected Frank to get top 4.
Big up Josh in the chat.
That time
He had a top 4. He had a top 4 squad.
Oh my
He
days.
had a
Top 4 squad with that team. Are you mad?
He had a
You were
top 4
kids.
squad, and it was a shit
What do
league,
you mean?
man.
We
He
got
had-
fucking
No, we
Mason
didn't.
Mount and Reece
He had
James and that.
kids.
No way we got top
We were
4
forced
squad.
to bring in kids.
That was
and
kids
we
all
had
the way.
and we
got
had
transfer ban.
and we
And
had
Hazard had
Aspi, and we had Rudiger and Kepa and Jorginho.
Rudiger
and all
was-
that.
No. You got to look at the way they were looked at that time. Rudiger was looked at as a bit of a bozo. AC didn't have the name he had at that time.
Lewis,
Reece
I
hadn't built his
didn't
name up. Neither did Mount.
Lewis, why do you keep mentioning AC? No one mentions AC.
We're talking about the 1920 season.
But I didn't mention AC.
I see what
But for me,
did.
Lewis, you have to look at it from my point of view. We got top 4 the previous season. Like we have the majority of the same squad. Like, fine, Hazard's gone, but like I expected certain.
Gone.
I
Not
expected-
fine,
I
Hazard's
expected-
gone.
Hold on.
It was
I
his
expected-
fucking
hold
lost
on.
season. And don't forget,
Hold
that
on.
was also the first year of Kante's injury problems. He was barely in the squad.
Fuck Kante. Anyway, I expected certain players to rise up and start performing. With Hazard now gone,
Fuck
people will
Kante.
take them out, which certain players did. Frank, listen, if Frank had relied on the experience a lot more, which he did, we got top 4. We were in top 4 the majority of the season. Like, is what it is. He got top 4. Fair enough.
He overachieved with the expectation.
For me, it's not overachieving. I expect the top 4. So for me,
no way with that team, man. We got fucking William just crossing
Bro,
the ball.
Tammy Abraham, star striker. You expected that after his stint with Aston Villa?
That's his fault. He used Tammy way too
But
much.
we
He
didn't
probably
have
should have
no
used
option.
him
We
more.
couldn't sign anyone.
Yeah, Josh, you know what? You're correct. Sorry, and Conte ran him into the ground.
He should have used Giroud more. But yeah.
But yeah.
I expected us to get top 4. We got top 4. So
Fact. I think second season it kind of got to his head like a little bit, and yeah, it kind of capitulated.
That's wild.
People are saying I talk bollocks, but I expected us to get top 4. We got top 4.
That's
no, they're saying that about the Kante thing.
Fuck Kante. Hey, listen,
No,
don't do that.
Come on, man. Broski. This
Oh,
guy don't
shut up.
he's very humble.
Obviously, listen, guys. Obviously, that's not a joke. But whatever. Let's move on.
You're just a troll, innit? This
You
guy's
call
just a troll,
Hazard,
innit?
you call Hazard fat zard. Allow it, man.
If the shoe
even
fits,
Eden's
hey, if the shoe fits, he can eat a McDonald's.
Hey, he's playing the Soccer Aid, by the way, in 3 weeks' time.
Yeah, he's playing the Soccer Aid, and Salah's one of the best players in the Prem right now. So.
But yeah, we shout out N'Golo. Big up N'Golo.
All the time, brother.
What a dog.
All the time. What a role model, man.
Good guy, man.
Listen, I can't.
I didn't hate Kante. I just criticized him in 21, 22, and 2021 because he had inconsistent performances. Bar the UCL run. The UCL run, he was on roids.
I think he's confusing you with me. But anyway, Kante's in the French squad. When France get knocked out, listen, man, I'll be there.
Hey, we will be there. Fucking the Sham, innit? The Sham agenda, yeah? Hey, I'll be there as well.
Speaking of squad, how the fuck did fucking Luke Shaw make it to the squad?
Oh my God, they kicked Prime out. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'll be real, it was a ticking time bomb when you said F Kante.
Yeah, I mean, that was
yeah.
What?
Like,
So
Prime...
you guys can't take jokes anymore. All right, fair enough, man.
I think the Kante stuff hurt. But Prime, you take care. I hope you have a good day, mate. Hopefully I see you tomorrow when Poch is sacked. Big up, brother.
Hey, I stand by what I said, man. I stand by what I said.
Fair enough. Stand strong on it. But big up, bro. You take care, mate. Bless up.
Peace.
Up the Chelsea. Shout out to Neon as well for the donation. Big up. I had a feeling someone's going to boo him out for that. Fuck's sake.
Yeah, I thought that's
not N'Golo, man. Not N'Golo, brother.
Don't slander N'Golo, Kante.
To be fair,
leave N'Golo alone. Leave him alone.
He called Reece James Lizzo, so it was coming anyway.
He has a track record.
He's been calling Reece James Lizzo for years. It's just N'Golo, like, yeah, even no one's gonna go for the N'Golo slander.
Come on,
hopefully
man.
out of context didn't see that.
That's my display picture for the rest of get me until someone can change that, because that's
he called.
Yeah, go for it, man. Like as much for the people who say him, as much as I criticized him in 2021, he was unbelievable in that UCL run. I just got annoyed at him in a couple of the Premier League games because he'd lose the ball, win it back, lose the ball, win it back, and I'm like, bro, ball retention. Come on, dog. You used to be good at that.
It was his Tottenham performance at the Bridge last season.
Oh yeah. 22-23. We didn't see him a lot, but he was really good when he played.
That performance, I was just like
2020 and 21-22, Kante. It annoyed me a couple times. I won't lie. It annoyed me.
His first
I used to beef Kante stands for the longest.
His first season.
You say one bad word about his performances, they'd all just swarm you.
Hey, bro, because it's just like he never does. He never talks. He's always come. Brother Broski don't come in a £250,000 car, bro. It's just
a Mini Cooper, bro.
Yeah, he's a nice guy. Great personality.
Model citizen. It just, you feel me? Just N'Golo, and he does a job, and he's won it all.
But you know what the Sanders are like? You gotta criticize whenever someone deserves to be criticized. And there were games where Kante deserved to be criticized.
Yeah.
No, I heard that. I heard that. Maybe I heard that.
People would say, "Why are you abusing Kante? Leave Kante alone." Like, I can't say he had a bad game. I can't say he lost the ball like how many times. But come on, man. Because we know Kante's level.
Yeah,
Kante under Conte and Sarri. Oh, and the 2021 UCL run. That was prime N'Golo.
Mate.
Yeah, Musa, I even remember I got into an argument on here after the first leg against Madrid because I was like, how did Kante win man of the match when I saw him lose the ball so many times? Then the second leg, he got the final ball perfectly sorted. He got pre-assists for both goals. And I'm like, that's the Kante I wanted, blood. Just keep the possession and keep it ticking as well. That's all I wanted, blood. That's just it. It's the level. But yeah, shout out N'Golo. Like, it goes without saying. Chelsea ledge. He needs his name on the shed wall next to Terry and Lampard and all the other brothers.
All of them, man, there. He's won it all, bro.
It's only Kante and Hazard, to be fair.
Yeah. I totally agree with that. After the Lampard Drogba era, N'Golo Kante.
Actually, the Thiago Silva.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
I put Thiago
Yeah.
Silva on the wall too.
Yeah,
Because like longevity doesn't need to be a thing for you if the consistency is at that level. And like for his age as well, I didn't care. Like I was calling Kante a legend after Baku. Forget even Porto. I was calling him a legend by then. Because he gave me 3 seasons of consistent 8 out of 10 minimum performances, and he played basically every game. So I was like, yo, fuck it. Yeah, he's a legend in my eyes. I didn't even need him to win the UCL for that. That's why with Thiago, I give him the same energy. I think it's the same for Desai. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think he was only here for like 4 seasons. But he played to such a level, you look at him as a legend too. Aspi as well. How dare I forget Aspi? Yeah, he needs to be on there too. Aspi, Thiago, Kante, and Hazard. That's it.
Yep.
That's it. I don't think it'll be anybody else. Those are legends.
Yeah. And the next generation, Cole Palmer.
Yeah, you got to make that for yourself.
Yeah, Cole Palmer.
Reece James incoming.
Palmer, James, Caicedo. I'll say the way Caicedo's playing now, you keep that up, you are going to be a legend in a few years.
Bro, you know, listen, I never had any doubts about him anyway, so it's pretty much expected his performances. His goal though, that goal oh my god! Do you remember when Charlie Adams scored that goal against Thibaut Courtois?
Yep. Yeah, I think it was from the same spot too.
Something like that. Yeah, 2015.
Yeah, Prime, you already know one of the golden rules. You cannot criticize Kante. I got into numerous arguments on this channel just based off that. I said Robert Sanchez, you're taking the piss. I said Maltese. Oh, mate. Marcus Alonso is not a legend. He's a hero. That brother did not have the performances at a level to be a legend. I despised him for years.
Cult hero. I won't call him a legend, but I'll call him a cult hero.
Costa, yeah, cult hero.
Big boy cult hero.
Because my thing with Costa is you only really saw him for half a season.
I didn't really like the way he didn't turn up to training after obviously Conte told him you're not in the plan. I really didn't like that low key. Come on, still turn up, man. Don't go.
So the Athletics reported the 3 possible scenarios: 12-month extension triggered, board offer an extension beyond 2026. Poch leaves, parting of ways. The board will want to avoid the possibility of the head coach's deal nearing its conclusion whilst they're competing in a major competition, the Club World Cup in 2025. So he has to extend or leave.
Huh.
Oh, fuck.
Wait. That tweet says is it them offering the deal or he has
to?
The
3 options are he either extends for another year because it's a 2+1 deal. The board offers an extension beyond that 2+1 deal, or Poch leaves and it's a parting of ways.
See that 12-month extension, yeah? Is it triggered by the board or is it triggered? It's surely triggered by the board. It can't be.
It's probably mutually triggered.
I mean, Pochettino can't do shit and then say, "Oh yeah, guys, I want to trigger my extension." I mean, I don't know.
Well, maybe like just commit.
Okay.
Maybe commit. Maybe that's more the thing.
Yeah, man. We'll see what go on anyway, man. When do we find out? By the end of the week?
Should be today or tomorrow. Brother said an extension.
Yeah. Donny wants to stay, cuz. Yeah.
He's
loving London.
He needs to celebrate with us then. Stop fucking. He needs to cut the fans.
He needs to embrace it. Embrace the fans, bro.
They had better make the right decision.
And if he can't do that, he can go stand at the bar with Trevor Chalobah.
But what that also says as well, like let's say he does resign, he has hit the ground running, or they just sack him early to stop them having to do it near to the Club World Cup. But again, you'd have to pay more to do that in that case because you're triggering an extension. So just get this over and done with. Get rid of him, bruv. Get rid of him. They're going to moan about, it's going to cost us money to get rid of him. Bigger payout. Just fucking end this shit. Oh my goodness. That is a frightening scenario. Triggering an extension. An undeserved extension, by the way.
Yeah.
I'll rather
get the Jordan sponsor now.
Yeah, we got
Jordan.
Europa, so we should get Jordan.
What we getting
Tottenham
Jordan
were the
for?
other option, and they're in Europa too. And we're clearly the bigger club. So
If United win Saturday, we go Conference League.
they're not winning.
United are not winning on Sunday.
Chance
bro.
of that happening for
I
Hey,
ain't
two.
have you
even
seen
worried
Man
about that
City? Have you seen Man City photo? They were fucking
No,
drunk.
I feel that. I heard that. No, I do hear
But all
that.
jokes
I do
aside,
hear that.
a drunk Man City team could get a fucking could beat
They'll
Man
probably
United.
take it to penalties and win.
Hmm?
They'll probably take it to penalties and win.
Yeah,
Mate,
Yeah.
don't even.
That's the only
put
way I
that
can see
into
him doing it.
existence, mate.
No, Man City will take it to penalties and win. If they're that hungover
Man
after what
City
they've
not
had
paying you.
with the drinking till 5 a.m. Rodri, Grealish, and Haaland and Cole, and they're still hungover celebrating. Yeah, they'll
Well,
probably put in a shift.
what do you think they're gonna do? Pull out Rashford out the bag? What's he gonna do, mate? He's like,
You know what I mean?
he's about as dangerous as
Yeah, man. I
a
don't
room
see
full of
United
kittens.
winning that game. Not one bit, mate. We're going Europa League, man. City in for the win. City easy win. See, they're in training by tomorrow. Yeah, see it. Come on.
Mate, that is a frightening scenario.
told you.
Like genuinely, third option. Bye.
So I'm
Don't
really
piss me
hoping
off with
for.
anything else.
What's the second option?
With the rate,
You want an
Pochettino keep
extension
going,
beyond 2026?
I'm just joking, innit? I'm just joking. What are you on about?
beyond 2026 is crazy. I think that
That
needs
is
to be a
mental.
bit.
Over
it's a
2
bit
Anything but
years.
yes.
She wants Poch out as well, bro.
I know, but she will. She said allegedly she said that she might take up a shaking back. At
Wait, who's this bird?
But everyone knows anyway. It's Eleanor.
Why? What's
I don't think you know her.
her.
Ask Fata.
She got big back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah. Well, I don't think that's all. I don't think Fata even needs that. If anything.
Nah, all jokes aside, no yes.
What?
Anyway, can we just move on? Next
Fat,
question.
Wait.
I'm
That's
dead,
all
bro.
jokes aside, no nyash. Okay.
Are you Arsenal tits fat?
Nah.
What do you prefer?
Let's not talk about that here.
Don't say beautiful personality.
Yeah. By the way, back.
Yeah, you know, back definitely.
Yeah, gotta be the back.
Bro, I could be of a bird and she could have a little tiny, just like nipples there.
I'm trying. Hey, at least I didn't say 16 out of 10 though.
That's true.
Hey, I've said worse, man, to a bird than that, man. Oh, here comes Big Mouth.
Big up, Alex. Big up to Emmanuel saying leaning to Poch staying, but top 4 on cup is a must. Yeah, it's a bare minimum if you keep him. It's a bare minimum. No excuses if you keep him. Big up to Bruno saying, Fata, tell us more info. You're having the nose, innit? Fata, what are you saying, bro?
I've got my notes here. So,
yeah, who are your sources?
I said
that camera zooming in is insane. That's brilliant.
I said Girona left back, Gutierrez. Girona left back. Federico Di Marco, Inter left back. Luis Guilherme.
Is that players we're linked with?
Scouting, technically.
Players we're looking at. Okay, players we're
scouting
monitoring.
and link as well. You've got Luis Guilherme, Palmeiras, right wing, 18 years old. Sudakov, Mudrik's mate in Shakhtar.
Poch is trending now on X. Cool, I will add to that.
Why is Fatur on 3D?
He keeps zooming in and out, doesn't it? It's his camera, bro.
It's a camera.
Hey, we might link with Bento from Brazil, one of the Brazil teams. Artem
I've got our
Dovbyk,
name linked with him a couple times.
Artem Dovbyk, Girona striker. And Jimenez.
Trust me, bro.
I like
And
that.
who's your source? Who's your source, Fatur?
Trust me,
I'm
bro.
not telling you, it's my second tier source, basically.
Oh, wow. Second tier. Is the first one the Stokes?
Mod.
I like that Drobic guy. That Girona striker.
I'm going to keep it on
Oh,
this.
you're
though, 'cause that's the real
shameless,
big-
Pato. You're shameless. You're
Big up,
shameless.
Scott. What are you saying? Either Poch gets an extension or he leaves. That's the newest news today.
What was that, bro?
The three scenarios are basically Poch gets an extension or Poch leaves. Chelsea.
Can't even hear him.
So either lock ourselves in a little bit.
He's thinking.
No, I think he's reading it all.
No, I'm like, I just don't think he should get an extension personally. I don't think there's any need to.
Yeah, the idea is to avoid sacking him while they're close to competing in the Club World Cup. Although I think if he starts the season poorly, they'll probably want to sack him at that point. Now you got to pay more money to do it because you re-signed him.
That's the thing for me. Is like, after how this season's gone, I wouldn't give him an extension. Because like you don't know how next season's going to be. Like, because like for example, if it's again starts poorly, but we don't have the injury problem, there are no excuses, then yeah, cool, you need to sack him. And for me, like if he does have a good season, you can always address that in the season. Like if he's having a great season and he's happy, then why wouldn't he want to stay?
Well, I don't think an extension for this season would be ridiculous.
Yeah, just let him see out his contract till 2025, and we judge it as we go on. If he does shit before December, we sack him. If not,
I don't like any of them that will link with in his replacement. So
yeah, I don't. Yeah, and I want
That's fair enough.
going into this season. So if we're not, if we're gonna sack him and we sack him now, make sure the replacement is now, not waiting 2 weeks into, I don't know, July, and then we're still umming and ahhing, having debates on who we want because this style of.
I think the replacement, they've got people they're eyeing up because if they have spoken to McKenna's representatives, they've spoken to others too. It wouldn't be just him.
He's the people that are going to.
That McKenna, the guy, oh my god!
That's another Potter 2.0. We're gonna. Potter said he had death threats. We're gonna turn up to the bridge with what's it called? When you hang yourself with nooses. Yeah,
no, they're saving all of that for when Gallagher leaves.
I don't. Anyway, actually, seriously, the people that will link with is shameless, man. Like managers are shameless there. Like there's no substitute. There's no I don't know.
I don't see the difference, in my opinion.
I actually see less difference.
I don't see any difference. Or probably less. Yeah. If
yeah.
I'd rather get Amarin if he does that.
Even him, man. That name is not. I don't know.
Abdias just sent me this, bro. This is exactly where our fan base is at right now. Oh, we are always in conflict, this fan base. Chelsea's biggest rivals are Chelsea. Always.
I get pissed off with my own fan base more than anyone else.
I did not tweet the hashtag.
Oh, Lewis, you know that
tweet the hashtag. What are you talking about?
I've done a TikTok. You know when we were screaming at the pub the other day, like.
Oh yeah.
Mate, that video's got like 500 odd K on TikTok with
Fucking hell.
Mate, it's got so many
outreach you can get on TikTok is crazy.
I know, man. But yeah, I've got 2,000 followers as well from it.
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
By the way, why are you wearing cyclist glasses on like Matt? Like those cycling glasses, like people using as a cyclist or
it's called Prada, mate. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Oh, those are Prada glasses.
But yeah, I don't care what's the name of it. We're still looking stupid like a bicycle people.
I said bicycle people.
Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. You walk around in 3/4 lengths that are nearly down to your shins, mush.
That's Hamza, you stupid fraud. I don't work.
Oh, that's you.
Oh, you dumb. What is wrong with you? Do you understand? I'm white. Hamza is dark.
Yeah, to be fair, Alex, you look like Hamza a bit.
Huh?
To be what?
Huh?
You sound like Hamza, Alex.
Number one, Pata, how is that
Wow.
fair?
Look like Hamza.
Number one, Pata, how is that
I don't
even
know who
fair?
Hamza is
That's
yet,
not even
but
fair.
I
Number one,
definitely agree with
Wow.
man said to be fair, you look like Hamza. How
Man
is that
said
fair?
you look like Hamza.
No. He said to be fair.
To be fair, you look like Hamza. How is that fair, brother?
Wow.
Alex, go on your camera.
I don't want to turn my
Mate.
camera.
My
Why?
man's sitting there like Rikishi.
I am sitting over here just like I'm sitting was sitting before. You go jog on with those bicycle glasses of yours. It looks like one of those
They're powerful, bro.
ski jumpers. The long ski jumpers.
Difference is Hamza is more shameless than Alex.
What is?
Oh yeah,
dude,
Hamza's the most shameless guy we've met.
Just Hamza, you made the stinker. Just forget about it and don't speak. You literally just had a stinker, man. Don't. It's almost as bad as your cholesterol.
Hey, it's not as bad as someone said. Hey, it's not as bad as someone said.
Man said Alex looks like this, bruv.
It's not as bad. It's not as bad as someone said.
A man said to be, and a man said to be fair.
Seriously, man.
No,
wow, Fatur. Wow.
My future was on me, so I can't even say it. I can't even comment on anything. So,
huh? Who's the future wife?
I'm not telling you, but with the surfer.
I'm not telling you, but look at Winter Surfer comment. Wow, what a top secret. Top secret. James Bond over here, people.
Shh. Fucking I wish I was as cool as you, Alex. How do we be as cool as you, Alex? I really just want to
I don't know, by removing glasses because you wearing glasses because of a name, not because of a look.
Hey man, hey Duff, I heard you fighting Con CFC. What happened?
What's that?
Yeah, that was an eventful night.
Nothing. He's just fucking waving his hands around like an idiot.
Oh,
you can't. Oh my word, that blondie.
Yeah. Matt and Con nearly had a scrap at the pub after the game. All in a typical night up the Chelsea.
That's
Shut
not
up,
a
Con, as
scrap.
well.
It's like I don't think.
No, they nearly did. Nothing happened.
No. What I'm saying is, it wouldn't have been a scrap. It was being abusing a kid, man. Matt would have killed the blondie.
Yeah, but it weren't even about that, mate. Do you know what I mean? He's how old is he? Probably like 21, 22 years old. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, bruv, mate. I've been in fucking loads of scraps, mate. I'm fucking not worried about fucking some little kid, mate. Do you know what I mean? It's like.
Pause.
I'm glad you didn't try to scrap him.
I ain't gonna lie, mate. I
like the pair of you. It would have been a bit awkward.
When he was talking, sometimes it was some moments, man. I genuinely wanted. I just kept thinking, don't want to get banned. Like generally, man.
Wow.
So annoying.
Bush. Wow. Push inners anger me. Wow.
All it was the fact that
the irony
pissed me off, and he made some shit joke towards me at the right. If he would have made that joke 10 minutes later, I would have said something completely different. But because he said it at that very moment, and I didn't want to hear it, I was just like, "Shut up, you tramp." And I was just like, "Look at your hat, you're a grunger." And he was just like, "What?" And I was like, "Bruv, you're an emo. You fucking stink." I was like, "Go away." And that's when he was just like, "What do you mean I stink?" And I was like, "Bruv, you're sitting there, you're stinky as fuck. Go away, you're stinky." And then, then he started losing his head, and he was like, "What? I've been boxing." And I was like, "I've been boxing." I was like, "Don't give a fuck." And I was like, "Sit down."
Oh wow. You see, this is what I like.
I was just going through my Jack Daniels.
This is what I like when people saying I know boxing. You better know something, otherwise it's gonna be abuseful.
No, but all I'm saying is it was started over nothing. It's just like he just said the wrong thing at the wrong time. I wouldn't have said that 10 minutes later or 15 minutes before. Like someone just wound me up briefly. He said something just as someone pissed me off, and I just turned around and went, "Shut up." And he just thought, "What?" He was just like, "I thought we were sweet. I've spoken to you before." I went, "Mate, I don't care. I was just like, and that's when he was just like, everyone I kept hearing the thing.
Hold up.
Disrespects.
Lewis, the Wally local celeb. You walk through the main entrance of the bridge. Not a single person looked at you like, well, you did. Well, you clearly fucking did, didn't you? What an L. You had a frown on your face. Yeah, I have a resting bitch face. Great. Myself and some old boys from the 70s had a laugh. So you and your mates were looking at me then. Thank you for contradicting your awful statement, but thank you. Big up for watching. Hit the like button. Neon, I already said, Notta, Hernus, and De Zerbi would be my main three choices. But there's also a bunch of others there too.
Amorim.
Yeah, and Amorim. Forgot about Amorim. Yep. And big up to Anthony saying if Brighton doesn't drop the 50 million release clause, then I don't see us bringing De Zerbi to Milan. Ain't he already like leaving, or is he still
it's like neutral content.
Yeah.
Neutral.
By the way, Caicedo goals of the season was robbed by Garnacho.
The bicycle kick.
I'm not surprised he won.
I mean, that goal was a banger still, low key. I wouldn't be surprised if they'd win goal of the season. Obviously, Caicedo did, but that goal was a banger.
Caicedo puts Castle work, man. Who says no?
No? Maybe.
Potentially. Don't know, but hey. Big up to Anthony, though. Appreciate the donation. Shout out, my guy. Well, we'll see. It looks like Poch is going anyway, just based off the way all these reports are going. It's just how fucking long is it going to take?
You reckon he'll be gone this season?
I think he'll be gone this week.
Broski, I can't see that happening. Maybe I'm being not taking it in. I don't see that happening. What?
It is what it is. You know what though? After playing the last 5 games, how we do, it is like one of them ones like, oh, but what if we're actually starting to cook now? It's like it's that what if question. When beforehand everyone was like, nah, he's dead. He ain't getting it right. You can't get a tune out of him. He's had all season. Now he's getting not only a tune, like 5 wins on the get bounce when we had some good games in there, man. Like, yeah,
our last 2 games were shit.
Should have been time ago. Yeah. As well. Bournemouth was a poor second half.
No, Bournemouth was a poor game. Like, outside of the 2 goals we scored, the rest of the game we were second best in Bournemouth.
Look at this pretender. Protect what is ours.
Lewis is a clown, and the proper Chelsea boys know it. The proper fucking Chelsea. Not you, plastics. Not you, Johnny come latelys. Fuck out of here, blood.
I'm being so honest with an Avi like that. He's not above 12.
Yeah, probably.
There's no way he's above 12.
It's like a bird. Unbelievable.
Hey, you stay here. You enjoy the show, or what's left of the show.
Yeah.
I give it down.
Where would you? Where other way you will know the like all the links with the players. Fatur used the whole book with crayons to do this. Like with all ITK, like he used the whole book and crayons.
Fucking wanker, lad. You fucking wanker, Alex. Why are you so stupid? Why are you so dumb?
You cannot even say it right, Fatur. Here's how you do it. Here's how you do it, Fatur. I'll teach you. You so dumb.
You so dumb.
Anybody see Gal? He disappeared.
Hey, Gal, I need to chat to you about Chelsea, man. What? He go, man. He go.
Yeah, bravo.
Oh, yeah. Is there A-listers tonight?
A-listers / El Alwa at 10 p.m. We're doing team of the season. Okay, I'm just going to try and find a way to get Palmer into the squad.
What do you mean try and find a way?
That's not hard, my bro.
You got to remember, I'm dealing with agendas.
No one's going to...
Who else is getting in right wing? Who else is getting in his position in team of the season?
It shouldn't be anybody, but I know the Gooners are going to push for Saka.
Man says Saka.
I'll try and get everyone else on side. Bro, you got to understand, we're dealing with other fans and their agenda.
No, look, fuck all that. I've got something for all them. I've got something for all them Arsenal merchants, Saka merchants. Bro, Mateta has the same amount of goals as him this season.
Broski, what are we doing there, bro?
I'll see you later.
Big up, bro.
That's his Saka. You mean Mateta's got the same amount of goal contribution? Sorry, goals.
Exactly.
Not goal contribution.
Goals next time, punch that CFC con for me.
Fuck Saka.
Jill No also says 3 GCSEs combined on the panel today. Thank you for your donation.
You, my guy. So congratulations, you're learning something.
Also,
I've got all 11, just-
also, wait. I thought you were telling us that we were all going to regret the Mason Mount transfer. How did that go? How did that go?
Oh,
There you are.
I forgot he's one of them. That was
Yeah,
saying
he's
on
one of the
that
Mount munchers.
Oh, I forgot he was one of them lot. Mad.
It's all crazy, bruv. It's all crazy. Zaki, I don't mind if they're about, especially if they're super chatting. I don't give a damn if you're doing that. But hey, save for the £2. Save for £2. I'm going to use that to get some chicken for later tonight. Up the Chelsea.
Come
Up
on.
the fucking Chelsea. But yeah, as much as I want to keep the stream going, I'll be so real with you lot. I have to head over to Saeed TV. So we might be back later if we finally get a fucking announcement. I am ready and waiting. But
You're
until
ready,
then,
innit? You are ready.
big up to man. I've got the thumbnail sorted. I got everything sorted. Whether he stays or goes, just when we get that damn announcement. But yeah, also you guys, Ziad is live on his channel. I'm gonna leave the link there. I was gonna redirect, but I gotta redirect Saeed. I promised it to him first. But yeah, everyone check out Ziad's channel. He's gonna be live at 6 p.m. And big up to everybody that's locked in. Hit the like button, subscribe, Poch out. So everyone head over to Saeed TV, spam Poch out, and we'll be back tomorrow. Take care, everybody, or tonight. Up the Chelsea.